What's going on, guys? If you're new here and you like home arcade or Arcade1up, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button. But today we're going to be talking about the new reveal about Killer Instinct from Arcade1up. Are you excited about this, Cab? What about that lineup? Killer Instinct 1, 2, and Battletoads. I want to talk about the reasons why I'm super excited about it. They may be different from yours. I love to hear you down in the comments talk about it. So check this out. So the thing that I'm excited about is a lot of people thought that it was impossible for them to do a game like Killer Instinct. And there's two main reasons why a lot of people thought it was impossible. First, let's talk about the publishing, the licensing. Well, evidently they got it because, they're coming out with it. But a lot of people thought they won't be able to do it because Nintendo would be involved and Midway and Rare. And, is it possible for them to put together those games? Well, evidently they were able to do it. You'll see that the cabinet does have the Rare logo on it. So obviously they're working with Rare on it, but it doesn't have Midway. It doesn't have Nintendo on it. But I'm sure there's going to be some third-party companies that make stickers if you want to make that cabinet look even more genuine. And that reminds me, another exciting thing about the cabinet is how it looks a little bit more like the original. It's not so much cookie cutter like the other ones. It's shaped differently. And what about that coin door? A faux coin door on the front, kind of make it look like it's a more real arcade. How would that look like in your game room? Is that something that you're excited about? Or would you have rather just had the logos? I think the coin door is a really, really cool move that they're doing. But there's another reason why a lot of people thought that this was not possible for them to do, and that is because of the hardware. So the hardware on these Arcade1up cabinets, are they capable of running a game like Killer Instinct? Well, I was told from Arcade1up that when they did the development for the send-in light gun integration for Big Buck Hunter, they had to increase the power of the actual chip that they're using inside their units to run emulation, because they had to get send-in running at 60 frames per second. And so they did that integration, and what they found was they could actually play a lot of different other games on that same unit, that took a little bit more horsepower. So I'm thinking that this is going to be running the same chipset as Big Buck Hunter. This newer entry, I believe it's a quad-core processor, kind of more of their higher end, probably has more memory than some of their previous cabs, and it's capable of being able to do that level of animation. So those are the two reasons why I'm really excited, because this really pushes it forward. It tells us what they can do from a publishing point of view, and it tells us what they can do from a hardware point of view. And that's going to unlock more games and more titles in the future. Like, for example, could they, on the publishing side, get crazier titles that we thought they never could do? And then from a hardware point of view, can they start going into that next generation of arcade games and be able to do a 3/4 scale version of it? That's pretty exciting. Now, I'd love to hear from you and let me know if Killer Instinct is nostalgic to you. Maybe it was a game that you played in the arcade that you really enjoyed, and I love to hear stories about that. I know when I was a teenager and Killer Instinct came out, me and my buddy, we used to make mock commercials about Killer Instinct and some other similar games out around that time. And we spent like all summer just making fake commercials. I wish I had those commercials. I don't. But anyway, I thought that was really cool. I don't know if Killer Instinct is a cab that I'll end up getting, but if you want to hear more information about all of the reveals, don't forget to subscribe to the video. I'm going to have a number of videos breaking down each one of those different cabinets. And of course, we have the podcast with Retro Ralph called the 1UP Weekly, and where we talk to Arcade1up all about, we went into great detail about all of the announcements for Arcade1up. So at the end of this video, you can click on that one if you're interested. If you got some time, sit back and relax and watch that. We had a lot of fun. So that's all the time I have for today. So we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.